Hello, happy people. I hope you're having a great day today. Today we're taking a look at Algernon Blackwood's Ancient Lights. It's a 6-page short story here in this collection, Best Ghost Stories by Algernon Blackwood. I will try to find a free version for you online since it was written in the 1800s. It's well past its copyright date. We'll see if it's beloved enough that there's a free version of it out there, probably, considering who the person is who wrote it. Then we'll also hook you up with Algernon Blackwood's book, maybe this one. I think he also has a Penguin Classic out there too, which I don't have, which may have this short story in it. I feel like it's a weird title since there's not really any ancient lights. It's really more like an ancient wood or ancient trees or something like that. So I do think it may be a little misnamed, but that's fine. I'm not losing any sleep over it anytime soon. But there you are. That's what we're taking a look at today. I'm giving it probably a 7, and yeah, it's probably more of an 8. It's between a 7 and an 8. So I'm going to be rounding it up to an 8. And it's very well written. Algernon Blackwood is a very good, solid horror writer, and this one does not regret. There's not a lot of plot, but then again, it's not so there's not a lot of things happening, and it's really just a quick little travel through someone's backyard. It's not that long. It doesn't take that much time, but it's very well written. But then again, it's only 6 pages long. It won't take that much of your time to read. So it's not that long either. So, beggars can't be choosers. He's a great writer. He's a good wordsmith. Remember that one of his short stories, The Willows, is H.P. Lovecraft's favorite horror short story of all time. And mine too. The guy can write. The guy can knock about. So I'm giving Ancient Lights an 8 out of 10. Basically what's happening in this short story is that our protagonist has taken over a job for somebody. He's not sure what the job is. He's an engineer, so it could be at one in his house, it could be something outside in the woods, and then he arrives and he sees, and there's a part of his message, his letter has been scratched out, so he's not sure what it says. And then he arrives and he sees a little foyer courtyard that's outside the backyard, if you will, of this person's house. And so he starts walking through the house, through this courtyard, and it's this little park. And then while he's walking through it, weird things happen. And that's it. I'll go ahead and leave you to it now. The weird things that happen is the 5.5 pages of the short story. So I won't take too much of your time taking a deep dive into the weird things that happen, because it's, there. It took probably, if this is my second time reading it, probably took me 13 minutes for me to read it a second time, because he's a denser writer and it's bigger pages. So it probably takes me more like 2 minutes a page to read, because it's bigger print. It's an oversized page, and he's a denser writer. He's not a fast writer who you can read very quickly, but that's fine. Maybe 11 or 13 minutes for me to knock it out. It's super fast. It won't take a lot of your time, and I do think that it's worth it for horror fans or fans of them. Algernon Blackwood is famous for combining awe and fear in his short stories, and The Willows does that incredibly well. And this one also does that too. I've also reviewed for you a couple of other short stories from him, like Glamour on the Snow, The Wendigo. So I've done a few things for you here and there by Algernon Blackwood, but not a huge amount. So we'll probably be doing a few more here and there before I move on to another writer. But there you are. There's Algernon Blackwood for you. He is the writer of Ancient Lights, and I'm giving it an 8-ish out of 10. Have you read Ancient Lights? What did you think of it? Did you agree or disagree with my take in any way, shape, or form? If so, I would be more than happy to engage you with it further in the comments below, whatever your view is. If you enjoyed this video, please feel free to hit that subscribe button, because there's going to be a lot more of these to follow in fantasy, horror like this one, and science fiction. And then finally, I want to thank you so very much for taking some time out of your day and investing it and watching my videos. We all have so many things that are happening in our lives, and we're pulled in so many different directions. So the fact that you spent this time with me is incredibly humbling, and I appreciate it. So thanks again, and have a great day.